guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another Chit Chat with Kay video, and today I'm actually going to quickly talk about what I'm studying in college and why I'm studying it. A lot of people wonder why I chose fashion, but I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but some people, they want to know why. They want to hear my story. They want to hear what my inspirations are. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So if you are interested in why I'm studying fashion, then just keep on watching. So this is my sophomore year of college, and I am studying fashion marketing and management with a minor in fashion photography. And now I am considering double minoring in fashion photography and advertising. I feel like advertising would be something ideal to add to my degree just because of what I want to go into, and also it would help me brand myself and make myself a lot more knowledgeable about how to actually push my business to its maximum capacity. So I just feel like I want to add this advertising onto my minor, but I am currently looking into that because I mean, once you add another minor, that means that the program is going to be longer because you have more classes to take. So hopefully I can work over the summer and avoid having to be in school for an extra year, because to be honest, that's really not an option for me. Like 4 years and I'm done. So I'm looking into that, but originally I was going to study fashion marketing and management with a minor in photography until my university started offering fashion photography, and I'm like, okay, why not get a 2-in-1? Why not get the photo foundations as well as how to photograph for fashion? So that is the field and the direction that I'm going into. I want to ultimately be a buyer when I am comfortable in my career and actually make it to that point. But at the same time, I'm doing YouTube. I want to take YouTube somewhere far, and then I want to potentially start my own business, start my own line of clothing, not actually designing clothing by hand, but just having my own line of clothing, and also makeup. So I do want to go in like 50 different directions with my career. So that's why I'm trying to get multiple things under my belt so that I can have options. I've always loved photography. I've always loved taking pictures and taking videos. Clearly, I love taking videos. So I want to become more knowledgeable and well-versed in photography as well as fashion, so that I can put the two together and use them as like a dynamic duo in my career. That's pretty much what I want to do. I was inspired by so many different things. I'm really into social media and television, so every time I would watch things like the Kardashians or America's Next Top Model, like I was inspired by these things when I was little. That's what really caused me to want to do this. And when I was little, I just wanted to be a model. Like that was my #1 dream, my #1 goal. I wanted to model. I wanted to be on the runway. I wanted to do photo shoots. I modeled a lot when I was little, and that was just my true passion. I always loved getting dolled up and putting on makeup, and that really hasn't changed. But I started to realize how much I love to be on the other side of the camera as I started growing up. When I got my first camera, I realized how much I love taking pictures and I love taking videos. Let's try something new. Let's step outside of the box. Let's not just focus on being a model. Let's not just focus on being on the runway all the time. I can say that I have grown to love photography, but I haven't completely just stopped wanting to be a model or wanting to be on this side of the camera. Clearly, I still take videos of myself, so I do love being on this side of the camera. I still love doing photo shoots, and I still have that passion, but it's just like a little bit different. It's like I'm not so much wanting to be on the runway as much as I was before. Like I don't want to be a full-time model. I want to do my own thing. I want to talk about beauty and fashion. I want to talk about products. I want to review products. I want to do makeup. So it's just like I've changed and shifted what I wanted to do as the years have progressed and as I have grown and learned new things. So once I actually learned, oh, I can sit down and take a video of myself and edit it, and I've gained these skills and seen where it could possibly take me, these are the things that I have became interested in. And in school, I just feel like everything that I am surrounding myself with is going to help me in my career. It's going to benefit me in some way, shape, or form. Like I'm making connections with people and networking with people, and I'm learning new things every day. So it's just like this time right now is something that I'm very appreciative of, because I would have never guessed that I would be able to have this opportunity. I knew ever since I was little that I wanted to pursue higher education. I wanted to go to college. I mean, it was just like a dream, a goal. I felt like going to college is a privilege, so I wanted to be privileged enough to have the experience of going to college and getting that college experience. And I started to realize, maybe like when I was in middle school going into high school, that I wanted to do something different. I knew that I didn't want to just be a doctor or work in an office. Like, I didn't want to do the normal quote unquote job that everyone was doing. I wanted to do something completely different. I wanted to do something more creative. I was always doing something. Like, I was always either cutting up clothes, I was always taking pictures, I was always playing in makeup, I was always playing in hair. Like, I just knew that I didn't want to keep myself inside of a box. Not to say that there's anything wrong with people that work office jobs or that are doctors. That's their dream, their goal. But I just knew that that was not for me. I knew that math was never my thing. Like, I hate math. I will say that every day, all day, every day. I don't like math. Science was like okay, but it wasn't my favorite. History, I mean, I liked it. I found it interesting, but just remembering dates and stuff is just like not my forte. So I'm just like, all of these regular academic things did not appeal to me at all. So that's how I knew that I wanted to ultimately do something different. I wanted to be something else. I knew that I didn't want to design clothes. That was my biggest struggle. I just knew that I didn't want to physically draw out and design clothes. I didn't want to sew. I was never interested in any of that. I just knew that I wanted to do something in fashion. I always loved to shop. I still love to shop. That is still like my number one hobby. So I'm just like, okay, I need to figure out what I want to do. And that's how I started drifting towards fashion marketing and management, because I am a businesswoman. I love the business aspect of everything, so I wanted to take that and put that along with fashion. So I mean, they kind of just handed it to me. I never knew that fashion marketing was actually a degree or a program of study. So once I realized that, I was just like, oh, I already know what I want to do. Like, it was a no-brainer. There were no questions asked. I was like, yes, I want to learn how to market products to certain target audiences. I want to learn the ins and outs of fashion, and that's just pretty much everything that my major is all about. So I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and I'm happy about it. I love that I have the opportunity to do exactly what I want to do, and I don't have to like do any type of detours. Like, I'm going straight into what I want to do. Fashion photography, I'm just super excited about it. I have not started studying fashion photography yet, but I plan to start taking my minor classes this year. So I'm just now starting my major classes, and I plan to start my minor classes this year as well. Like I said, it's only my second year in college, so I did have to go through some foundation studies, and now that I'm done with that, I'm just like full-fledged ready to jump into my major and minor, and I'm just really excited. I want to encourage everybody to do what you love. Like, it was a big thing, like, oh, you're gonna go to art school, this is so different. Like, it's not the norm, like I said before. So if you have a passion for something, just take it and run with it. Like, don't let anyone get you down or discourage you from doing what you love. This is a real job. This is a real degree. Like, don't let anyone tell you that art will never take you anywhere, because that is a lot of things that art students face nowadays. People think that we're just playing around in paint, or we're just chilling, having a good time, but I'm like, no, art is actually really difficult when you get to art school and realize the battles that you're facing. Like, it is so hard, and the industry is so saturated that there are so many people that you're going to be in competition with. So you have to do your best to stand out, or you'll never make it. So it's just like, it's a different struggle. It's still a struggle and a challenge, but it's just different. I knew that once I actually put myself in this situation, that I was going to be doing different things. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into at first, but once I realized it, I was like, okay, this is like the real deal. We're gonna have to really buckle down and focus so that I can finish and get good grades. And I've been doing really good. So I encourage you to actually sit down and think about what you want to do. Take it in, take everything into consideration, and don't let anyone discourage you or get you down about your dreams. Just dream big, reach for the stars. I know that sounds like so cliche, but it's true. Like, I feel like I'm reaching for the stars right now. Like, I'm doing what I want to do and I plan to be successful. So that's pretty much everything that I have to say. That's where I got most inspired. I got inspired by just like my interests, just what I love to do when I was younger, and then doing a lot of research. That's another thing that you want to do, is do a lot of research. Find a school that is best for you. That's what I had to do. I had to sit down, I had to read, I had to think, I had to consider all of the factors like the geography and the price and the programs, and you just have to take all of these things into consideration before you can actually make a final decision. So that's all that I did. I really just kind of knew since I was little that I wanted to do something more interesting, more appealing to me. I wanted to do something more creative, something more geared towards art, not geared towards true academic things. I mean, some people don't wake up and like know what they want to do, so I can't really speak for anyone else, but I kind of always had a feeling that I was going to do something a little bit different, and that is how I ended up where I am today. So that is pretty much all that I have to say. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to really come and talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and a little bit of what inspired me. And also I hope that I could inspire some of you guys to do what you love to do and to reach for your dreams. But other than that, please give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, 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 oh, ooh, 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 oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.